Good morning, student. Today we will study chapter number 12, electricity. Okay, and today we will continue uh, numerical of resistor in parallel. Okay, also yesterday classes we will discuss about resistor in parallel. Okay, so this is second example 12.9. In figure 12.12, r1 equal to 10 ohm, r2 equal to 40 ohm, r3 equal to 30 ohm, and r4 equal to 20 ohm, r3 equal to 60 ohm, and sorry, r5 equal to 60 ohm, and 12 volt battery is connected to the arrangement. Calculate uh, the total resistance in the circuit, and b the total current flowing in the circuit. Okay, so there is solution in this question. Suppose we replace the parallel resistors r1 and r2 by an equivalent resistor of resistance r. Similarly, we replace the parallel resistors R3, R4, and R5 by an equivalent single resistor of resistance R. Okay, then using equation 12.18, we have 1 upon R base equal to 1 upon 10 plus 140, 1 upon 40 equal to 5 upon 40, that is R equal to 8 ohm. Okay, similarly 1 upon r is equal to 1 upon 30 plus 1 upon 30 plus 60 equal to 6 upon 60, that is 10 ohm. Thus the total resistance r equal to r dash r double dash equal to 18 ohm. The calculate the current, use Ohm's law and get I equal to v upon r. Okay, so 12 volt upon 18 ohm equal to 0.6 a. Okay, and this is a uh, related figure, you can see. Okay, 12.12, an electric circuit showing the combination of series and parallel. Okay, this this figure showing the an electric circuit showing the combination of series and parallel resistors, both are. Okay, you can see. Okay, so student, we have seen that in a series circuit the current is constant throughout the electric circuit. Thus it is obviously impracticable impracticable to connect an electric bulb and a electric heater in series, because they need currents of widely different values to operate properly. Another major disadvantage of a series circuit is that when one component fails, the circuit is broken and none of the components, okay, work. If you have used fairy light to decorate building of festivals on managed celebration, see, you might have seen the electrician spending lot of time in trouble locating and replacing the dead bulb, which has to be tested to find which has fused or gone. On the other hand, a parallel circuit divides the current through the electrical gadget. The total resistance of parallel, okay, each gadgets, okay, different resistance and require different current to operate properly. Okay, and today next topic is a heating effect of electric current. Okay, we know that a battery, a cell is a cell is a source of electrical energy. Okay, the chemical reaction within the cell generates the potential difference between its two terminals that set the electrons in motion to flow the current through a resistor or a system of resistors connected to the battery. Okay, we have also seen in section 12.2 that to maintain the current, the source has to keep expanding its energy. Okay, where does this energy go? So a part of the source energy is maintain the current may be consumed into useful work. Okay, so rest of the source energy may be expended in heat to raise the temperature of gadgets. Gadget. Okay, we often observe this in our everyday life. For example, an electric fan becomes warm is used continuously for longer time, etc. On the other hand, if the electric circuit is purely resistive, that is a configuration of resistors only connected to a battery. The source energy continuously gets dis- dissipated entirely in the form of heat. This is known as the heating effect of electric current. Okay, this effect is utilized in devices such as electric heater, electric iron, etc. Consider a current I flowing through a resistor of resistance R. Let the potential difference across it be V. Picture number 12.13. Let 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 T be the time during which a charge Q flows across. The work done is in moving the charge Q through a potential difference V is VQ. Therefore, the source must supply energy equal to VQ in time T. Okay. Hence, the power input to the circuit by the source is P equal to V multiply Q upon T equal to VI. Okay. So, or the it is equation number 12.19. Okay. Or the energy supplied to the circuit by the source in time T is P multiply T, that is VI T. Okay, what happens to this energy expended by the source? This energy gets dissipated in the resistor acid. Thus, for a steady current I, the amount of heat H produced in time T is H equal to VI T. This is question number 12.20. Applying Ohm's law, equation 12.5, we get, okay, H equal to I square RT. Okay, so shown this is circuit diagram. uh, this circuit diagram study current in a purely electric circuit. Okay, purely electric circuit. Okay, so this is known as Joule law of heating. The law implies that heat produced in a resistor is I directly proportional to this is H equal to I square RT. Okay, this is known as Joule law of heating. Okay, the law implies that heat produced in a resistor is I directly proportional to the source of current for a given resistance. Okay, second, directly proportional to resistance for a given current, and third, directly proportional to the time for which the current flows through the resistor. In practical situation, when the electric appliance is connected to a non voltage source, equation 12.21 is used after calculating the current through it using the relation I equal to V upon R. Okay, and student, this is example of 12.10. An electric iron consume energy at a rate of 840 volt when heating is the maximum rate, and 360 watt. Okay, when the heating is at the minimum, the voltage is 220 volt. What are the current and the resistance in each case? Okay, so this is solution from equation 12.19. Okay, we know that the power input is P equal to V multiply I. Okay, so sorry, P equal to V multiply I. Okay, thus the current I equal to P upon V. When heating is the maximum rate, so I equal to 840 watt upon 220 volt equal to 3.82 meter. Okay, and the resistance of the electric iron is R equal to V upon I, 220 volt. Okay, and upon 220 volt upon 3.82 meter equal to 57.60 ohm. Okay, when heating is the minimum rate, I equal to 360 watt upon 220 volt equal to 1.64 meter. Okay, and the resistance of the electric iron is R equal to V upon I, so 220 volt upon 1.64 equal to 134.15 ohm. Okay, and next example, 12.11 100 joule of heat is produced each second in a 4 ohm resistance. Find the potential difference across the resistor. Solution: H equal to 100 joule, R equal to 4 ohm, T equal to 1 1 h, and V equal to question mark. Okay, so we find volt. Okay, so from 12.21 we have the current through the resistors. So I equal to under root H upon RT. So under root 100 joule upon 4 multiply 1s. Okay, so overall we conclude 5 meter. Okay, thus the potential difference across the resistor volt 12.15 is, okay, v equal to IR, I multiply R, so 5 meter multiply 4 ohm, I equal to 5 meter, and resistance is 4 ohm. So overall we conclude 20 volt. Okay, so student, regarding this topic, heating effect of electric current, any doubts you can ask me, you can contact me. Have a nice day, good day.